usually we look at things in a way of what we get. Right? Something we can get, something we can appreciate. Let's say, for instance, most of the religions in the world are based on going to heaven. What you're going to get. In this world, maybe you suffer a little bit, but you're going to go to heaven in the end, which is true. There is such a thing as heaven, and God does reward people according to what they do. But maybe there's something much higher, namely what we can give to God. The genuineness of our love of God. How many levels of love are there for God? Right? Some people say, I don't even know what you're talking about. There's no such... It's you love God. You do what He says. That's loving God. No, love is an emotion. When you start loving God, you see the emotions have no end. Appreciation of God. You love God because He creates me. You love God because He creates Atzilus. You love God. It becomes more and more deep and more real to the point where there's not just two things, God and the world. Suddenly you start to realize that there's levels of appreciation and service and faith and fear and love of God that are infinite without changing anything what you do. It could be doing all the Torah and all the mitzvahs, but you still remain on this same level. You're not really doing it for God, you're doing it for yourself. You start doing things for God, all of a sudden a whole new world opens up. That you're not caring about what I get, you're not caring about going to heaven, you're not caring about hell. You don't care about that. All you care about is one thing. I want to do what God wants. Right? That's the thing of Abraham. That's why we start off the prayers with the story of Abraham and the Akedah. Now you're about to pray to God. Give yourself over to God. What God wants. That's what's really called going out of Egypt. When you stop thinking about yourself and when you have what to think about God. Nowadays we think about ourselves because we feel that we're real. And we are real. But we're infinitely unreal compared to God. So what's the big thing about going out of Egypt? God let us out physically. We received freedom. The future redemption is that we're not even going to think about those terms of what I get. The future redemption is how can I serve God better? How can I be more genuine, more honest, more truthful, more connected, more sensitive? How can I feel what I'm being created for? Fulfill the purpose that I'm being created for. That's really going out of Egypt. That's really going out of Egypt.